Do 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 do. Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Dead by Daylight Kill-Athon bracket qualifiers. And here we have the Billy. Milkman Billy will be going up against possibly his hardest challenge, the Bubba. Now, as both of these chainsaw-wielding maniacs have discovered, things aren't always easy. But we're gonna find out which one of these two going head-to-head is gonna come out on top. So while we prepare, we want to mention that I don't remember. We wanted to mention something. Oh, the bracket qualifiers is nearly wrapped up. We're a little over halfway through. After Billy and Bubba, we have Hag versus Freddy, Spirit versus the Twins, Sadako versus Pyramid Head, Wesker versus the Doctor, the Knight versus the Blight, and Pinhead versus Dredge. And these are going to determine our primary and secondary brackets, and then we continue to steamroll through on there. We did want to mention that we will be getting to other games soon. We are currently trying to get through as much of Kill-Athon as possible so we can make it a little more digestible, getting into the main thick of the competition. So that's why we kind of been taking a break with the other games. And focusing a lot on our Dead by Daylight content is because we really want to get through these. Nah, we'll stick with the honeycomb hammer. And we're gonna go to story time, because it seems like we're gonna be waiting for a minute. The son of a wealthy landowners, Max and Evelyn Thompson, this unnamed boy was an unwanted child born to savage parents. Hideously disfigured, he was shut away from society. So ashamed they were of... Sorry, time's over. See, anytime I think we're gonna go for a long time, you just do story time, and then it just spins up real fast. It is survivor-sided right now. They have the blood point reward for survivors, which generally will flood the game with survivors, so I think that's a good time to play killer, but, you know, sometimes that's not the case. Fang Min, Meg Thomas, and Kate Denson are going to be waiting for their fourth, it seems. And it's another Fang Min. Alright. Don't forget to hydrate before you dihydrate. Water is good for you. Somebody brought a secret. No hatch offerings, no map offerings. Alright. As long as we make it through into the match proper, we should be doing A-okay. Come on. Load up. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it going. Let's go, Billy. Let's go. Let's go, Billy. Let's go. Ooh, and it's the Garden of Joy. There's a first. One Figman runs, the other thing sticks to the gen. And down she goes. There's Kate Denson. Spreading out the pain. Ooh, a near miss on the Meg. A little glitchy there. Oof. There's our enduring kicking in. We have somebody in the basement. That's gonna be 4 hooks. Oh, this is already all the way on. And that's gonna be our 5th hook. And there's Meg. down goes Meg, and Billy is just surgical with his hammer right now. And Kate Denson got herself down by not mending. The turn ratio is ridiculous. There's the save on the Fang. We can only assume that they're going to... There's the save on the Meg. Oof. Ooh, right into a tree. Into a bush. And then the quick swing and gets Billy the next. And that is a dead Fang. There's the other Fang who just didn't heal. And not fast enough on the pallet drop. And that's 10 hooks and a dead Fang. There's Meg. Ooh, missed opportunity. And Billy is gonna leave the Meg down. We're not sure that that's a really great idea, but he wants the 4K. Doesn't want to leave anything to chance. He'll allow the Kate to make her move on picking up the Meg, if only to know where they both are. Right now, Kate Denson is playing the long game, but we have found Kate Denson. And down she goes. And now it is a race to get to the Meg before the Meg can get to the hatch. And it is an 11 hook game right now for Billy. And there's the Meg. And there it is, a 12 hook game for Billy. Absolutely surgical with his hammer, not so much with his chainsaw. Nigh perfect. But as we've seen so many times before, that does not mean his second run will go as well. Excuse me. That might take us some time, but that is a-okay. It's time for Billy's second run. So back to story time. So ashamed they were of their son, they bricked him into a room and fed him through a hole in the wall. When the boy escaped, he took his revenge savagely and terribly. Slaughtering the parents who had tortured him instead of raising him. After the deed was done, he continued to live his life at the farm, taking out his deranged violence on the animals that were allowed to run free. As he finally broke free from his shackles, he ran through the cornfields, chasing and slaughtering whatever he could find. They never found the bodies of Max and Evelyn, but they did find tortured and disemboweled animals all over the farm. Coldwind Farm was quickly settled, and the land split up and sold off. There was never a buyer for the farmhouse, perhaps because of that sound of the chainsaw you could hear throughout those hot summer nights. Terrible. Lightborn, Enduring, and Tinkerer. We don't use Tinkerer. We probably should. I mean, we got some value out of our Iron Maiden. But let's actually run the Tinkerer perk and see how well we can apply its abilities. Dwight, Leon, and David once again waiting for a fourth. And it'll be a Meg Thomas. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And David King just waiting out the clock, so we know he's going to be a vital player in this game. He's probably going to be the vital player. David King, the one to watch. Seeing how he felt himself so important to hold up the whole game because he didn't want to ready up. No map offerings, no hatch offerings. Going in blind. And here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, oh, yeah, here we go, here we go. Anytime now. Anytime now. Badham Preschool, number 5. Dwight. Ooh. Dwight. Buddy. Where are you going? Where did David go? They leaving you to die, buddy? We'll move on, I guess, to get somebody to pull you off that hook. We're already at 2 hooks without any effort on our own part. There's the save. Hi, Leon. That was a nice flashbang you used, buddy. Leon. What was that about? There's 3 hooks. It's like they're trying to draw my attention to the fact that they're here. Where you going, Dwight? Dwighters. Dwighty boy. Where are you going? My very best friend Dwight. Here you go. That's 4 hooks there, and that's a dead Dwight. Gotta be honest, it's kinda on David for leading him right to the Dwight. The Dwight being just so easy to chase. David? Leon, you left your flashbang behind. Ooh. Come on, Leon. Let's go back upstairs, my friend. Right here for you. They're just trying to draw my attention. I know what they're doing. David! You left your flashbang behind too. I did not mean to hit that Leon. Oh no. You both got the pallet. Ooh, good dead hard. My friend David. Okay, let's go see what they want, seeing how they want to get our attention so fucking bad. Hi, Meg. That's 7 hooks. Hi, Leon. Welcome back. We gotta go back upstairs, buddy. Back to that special hook just for you. That's an unfortunately dead Leon. Oh, there it is. David King healed himself and let the Meg die. God, I hope we find the hatch before he does, because that is the type of selfish gameplay that'll keep you in the game. Altruism will get you killed. But we do not. That is only 1 hook on David, so 10 hooks. Two, 4, 3. Alright. Bubba has a challenge ahead of himself. He's got to beat 22 hooks. Excuse me. Goodness. A wicked challenge set forth in front of the Bubba, but if anybody can be surgical with that hammer, that mallet, it would be the Bubba. We're just not good enough at the chainsaws, so, you know, it is what it is. Bubba's gonna be coming in high and tight. Alright. Whether killers perform the heinous acts by the compulsions of their diseased minds, or if they are forced into them by external pressures, has long been a matter of debate. But for one killer, nature and nurture are inextricably linked. Leatherface kills not from a desire to exert his will over others, to satisfy carnal urges, or even to quiet the voices in his head. He kills because he is scared. Scared others will hurt him. Scared that his family will be displeased with him. Scared that their shared willingness to eat human flesh will be discovered. He does as he is told. His family loves him, and that is all that matters. Outsiders are a threat, and threats need to be dealt with. Like those kids that came into the house uninvited, walked in like they owned the place, looked around the house trying to find out his family's secrets, no doubt. But Leatherface dealt with them, protected his family, just as he'd been taught. He's not just a protector, he has many roles, and each role has its own face. He serves dinner, cares for the family, dresses well when they eat. His grandpa and ma used to care for them all, but grandpa is now old and she has been still for a while. So Leatherface and his brothers had to take over. Family is everything to him. Family is security and safety. But even though he did his best, one of the kids got away. He tried to stop her, chasing after her as fast as he could, but she had help. Another outsider, driving a truck. The evil trucker killed his brother, ran him over like he was a possum. In a fury, Leatherface leapt at him, saw ready to avenge his family, but the trucker was too quick. He knocked Leatherface aside and turned his own saw against him. As he watched the outsiders driving away, the rage, grief, and pain combined with the worry about what would happen to his family now, they would surely return with the police, and the police would take his brothers, his grandpa. Without them, what would he do? Without their commands, he would wither and die. As his world collapsed, Leatherface spun in circles, swinging the saw all around, trying to fight off the myriad external threats that surrounded him. My lord. Words. Then another feeling overtook him. It came from outside his vision, crawling over his skin. With cold dread, he realized that no matter what the outsiders could do to him, there was nothing worse, something bigger that lived in the shadows. He was filled with a terror unlike any he had ever felt before, but it was almost comforting, like the fear he'd felt with his family, the fear of disappointing them. He was brought to a place that was familiar but unknown, and he instinctively knew what he had to do. He couldn't fail it. The one way he had his family. Outsiders would come, but he would use his skills to overcome any threats. There would be screaming, but he could make the world quiet again, until the only sound remaining was the blessed howl of the saw. Let the outsiders come. I feel as though an accent overtook me while I was reading that to help me read the words in not a fucked up way, and I feel bad if anybody is offended. Trying to figure out how to use the chainsaw, sorry. Just not good enough with it. It's such a weird, awkward thing. You have a loadout? You do, right? Okay. Barbecue, Franklin's, Knockout, Eruption. Alright. Bill seems to have brought some propaganda. And they're running out the clock, buying themselves time, until it's time to go, when we rhyme. I like it when the chicken salad makes the rock ballads. I don't know, man. I'm losing my mind. Going out of town. Oh, goodness. To beat 22 hooks, Bubba needs to get at least 10 hooks on his first run to stay in the running for the primary bracket. When I turn around, bam, 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 bam. Wow. This is heart-rending, bone-chilling, nail-biting, edge-of-the-seat action right now. When I turn around. Here's Bubba. Come on. Oh god, normally when it takes time like this, it means we're not getting to the match. What'd I say? Fang man. My sweet baby Jesus. All of that for nothing. If you don't want to play the fucking game, if you don't want to play the fucking game, if you don't want to play the stupid fucking game, then don't fucking sign on in. That was dumb. That was a stupid song that irritated the shit out of me. If you don't want to play, don't load up, don't turn on the game. Play a different game. If you don't want to play, then don't. Fangmin even readied up. She was, boom, ready, let's go. And then disconnects. Like, disconnects in the loading screen. Like, I get it. Like, that's hard to do. Like, you have to lose power, lose Wi-Fi, or externally just hit your PS button, or whatever fucking you have if you're playing on the PC, and fucking just exit the game. Close it down, task manager, end program, But, like, if you're going through that effort, you shouldn't be playing the game. If you don't want to play the game, don't play the game. Don't start it up. Don't get into a lobby. Don't do it. If it's your Wi-Fi, I'm sorry. If you've lost power, I'm sorry. But if you just decide randomly, once you've already been part of the whole thing, that you don't want to play anymore and you just disconnect, enough. Just go fucking do something else. Nobody asked you to be here. You decided to play the game, so play the fucking game. And now a message from our sponsor, Air. Thank you, dear sponsor, for the sound of silence. But I think this is going a little too far. It's taking the load a little too much. We'll come back with Bubba's run at a later point in time. This is a little ridiculous on the wait times right now, so we'll come back with Bubba's run later. So until then, good day, good night, good evening, and good games. Bye-bye.